Hello everyone, and welcome to another DVD review. Today I watched this film called They, directed by a guy named Robert Harmon. If you don't know who Robert Harmon is, he directed the original The Hitcher, not the remake, the original The Hitcher made in 1986. Anyways, here's the movie, right here. I guess Wes Craven produced the film. Anyways, that was actually the reason I had picked it up. I picked it up in Claremore, town I live in. They sell a lot of horror movies and stuff like that. Anyways, I picked it up there for about $5. I actually thought this was a fairly pretty good film. I was actually pretty surprised when I was watching it because I was going into it. You know, I really didn't know what to expect going into it. Let me tell you a little bit about the plot of They. They really, but pretty much opens up with the first 5 minutes of the film. It's about a kid and he's laying in bed. And he's complaining to his mom about that he feels like there's monsters under his bed, like just the common, what a 5 or 6 year old thinks. And of course, the mom reassures him, telling him, there's no monsters under your bed. You need to, go back to sleep. The kid's all like, hey, I wanna sleep with you guys. And the mom's telling him, you're 6 years old. You really need to start sleeping on your own. So of course, like I said earlier, she reassures the kid, and the kid starts getting ready to fall back asleep. The mom walks out of the room. Well, within the first 5 minutes of the film, that kid is then dragged under the bed, and that's not a spoiler right there, because that is how the film starts off, literally within the first 5 minutes of the film. And then, the basic plot goes on to this girl who is a psychology student at her local college, and she is experiencing these night terrors. And night terrors are pretty much like a dramified or an extreme version of a nightmare, kind of like a lucid version of a nightmare. Anyway, she's having these night terrors, and her friends are also starting to have these night terrors, and they think that something is after them. They think that there is some kind of thing after them, some kind of creature. Anyways, within the first 20 minutes or so of the film, she gets a call from one of her friends that she hasn't heard from in a while, but they have been friends since they were like 10. But anyways, she hasn't heard from this friend in a while. His name's Billy. Well, then they go to a restaurant, and they kind of talk, and she, her friend's kind of frantic. She's trying to help him. He keeps, muttering about some kind of mark that's on him and that kind of thing. Anyways, that's the just plot of the film called They. I hope I didn't give away too many spoilers. Anyways, as for my opinion of the film, I thought this film was a pretty good film. There's some really cool kind of effects in there. I really like not to give anything away, but the creatures in this film are probably one of the best things about it. A lot of people have problems with CGI creatures. I don't if they're done right. That's just me. Anyways, that's one of my favorite things about the film is the way the creatures look. The tone of the film has like if you watch my Innkeepers review, you'll see that I like the feel and the tone of the movie Innkeepers. Well, this film kind of feels like that. Not that it's like the Innkeepers, because it's not like the Innkeepers at all, but it has that same kind of feel to it, where the film it's just like, an all-around cool film. New York Daily News newspaper calls it one of the most terrifying endings in recent memory. I will say the ending is one of the best parts about the movie. The ending just is a really cool way to end a film. It didn't really surprise me or twist or anything like that, but it is a very cool ending to the film They. I haven't seen the original Hitcher, so I really can't, say if he's directed anything else that I've liked, because this is the only thing that I've seen that the guy has actually done. Anyways, like I said earlier, They's a great film. A lot of cool scenes. One of those movies, that just gets you at the edge of your seat, makes you feel, frantic, and just, a very cool film. Anyways, that's my review of They. Like, comment, subscribe to the page, and I'll see you guys later with another DVD review.